There's some grumble in the travel space about Stay22, mostly because people are not making as much money with them as they anticipated. Well, I want to share with you my 5 secrets for making money with Stay22, even though I don't use them for deep links. My name's Leslie Peterson, and I help established bloggers work smarter and not harder. So let's jump into these 5 secrets. I've already alluded to the first one, and that is keep your deep links with Booking.com. What I've noticed is that my deep links that convert on Booking.com convert at a much higher rate than they do with Stay22. So we've spent the better part of this year moving our links off of Stay22 and directly on with Booking.com. With Booking.com directly, I've seen up to 4 times more affiliate revenue than I did with Stay22. So I'm keeping all of those links on Booking.com. I haven't seen the same discrepancies with Hotels.com or VRBO by using CJ, which is what I use for those, as opposed to Stay22. But I still move those direct links off as well. And here's why. I have a subscription to Affilimate. I'm going to put the link for that down below. It's a great tool for managing your affiliates. And with that tool, I can see through the Hotels and VRBO CJ partnership a heat map of what people are clicking, what things are converting, and from that, I'm able to move and adjust the listings in my site. So if people are clicking on a link that's further down the page, I can move it up. If I see from the 3 hotel offerings that I have in a post, people are only clicking 2 of them, then I can change the 3rd one out. Affilimate and Stay22 don't work together, but Affilimate works great with CJ and it works with Booking.com. I'm able to make adjustments on the fly with that tool that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do with Stay22. My second secret is to add a map, a Stay22 map, to the sidebar of all your posts about a specific city. So you can see here that we've got the city of Helen, Georgia, and I've got a map on the sidebar that is for the hotels in Helen. The Stay22 code allows you to pass a custom field from your post to the map. So in this case, we've set a custom field for Helen, Georgia, and the map is reading that custom field and using it to display the map on the side. When we added this map to the sidebar, we did see a significant increase in the number of people who were using it and the number of bookings that we were making with Stay22. If you're finding these tips helpful, will you please subscribe below so that you can see more videos like this every week? Okay, tip number 3, and this is, again, use a map. But this time, instead of putting a map on the sidebar, you're going to add a map into the content of your post. This is a little bit different than the sidebar because it offers more features. So you have the ability to show a different icon for any hotels that you mentioned within the post already. You also have the ability to add points of interest so people can say, hey, I really wanted to visit XYZ museum. Let me find a hotel that's nearby. So we add a map like this to the bottom of all of our city roundup posts. My next tip is to use the new LMA script. So this is a script that was created by Stay22 and just introduced the latter part of 2022. And it's fantastic. It's by far made the biggest difference for us. So let me explain what the script does. The first thing the LMA script does is it sets a cookie on your reader's machine so that whenever they use any Expedia tool, VRBO, Expedia directly, Booking.com, Hotels.com, in order to make a purchase, then your cookie is set. And that's without them having to click a deep link within your site. So for example, what would happen is if they were opening up Fort Lauderdale post on my site, then a Booking.com Fort Lauderdale listing would open up in a separate tab, and that sets the cookie for that reader. Now this doesn't happen every time. This only happens every 40th time that it's loaded on your site, so it's not overwhelming your readers, but it's so great because even if they don't click a deep link within your site, it's still setting the cookie for cars, flights, or any hotels with any of the Expedia partners. The second thing it does is set any accommodation links that you have on your site with the Stay22 cookie. So if you have, let's say, a hotel listed in one of your sites that you have either set up with booking.com directly or just with the hotel directly, what will happen is when a user clicks on that link and it opens up that accommodation in a new tab, Stay22's code will run in the background and it will actually open it up as a Stay22 link. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Leslie, I thought you didn't want to use Stay22 for direct links, and that's true. So Stay22 offers the ability to opt out of any of the partnerships. So for us, when we have a booking.com, a hotels.com, a VRBO.com link, then it does not use the Stay22 technology. We've said in the script we don't want to use Stay22 for those links, so it continues to use our direct link to, in this example, booking.com, so that's where my booking cookie is set. However, if it's the 40th load of that page, then the booking.com tab is going to open in the background for the reader, which means that if they click through, they use my booking.com link and they decide not to book, but maybe a few hours later they go to hotels.com and they find some other hotel, or they go to Expedia and they book a flight, then we're going to get the affiliate revenue for that, even though they didn't use my direct book. And that is because of the Stay22 LMA script and not because of the booking affiliate code. So let me give you an example of what this LMA script means. We just loaded it a little more than a month ago, and a couple days ago we had our first payout that included the use of the LMA screen. Prior to the LMA script being used, our average Stay22 payout included 20 to 40 to 43 bookings. So again, not super high, and that's to be expected, especially because all of our direct links are with CJ and booking.com. But even though that's the case, this booking payout, we had 92 bookings. So better than double our best month in what for us is a low season with the use of the script. And we still realized all the revenue that we expected with booking.com and with CJ for VRBO and hotels.com. So it's essentially an additional layer of revenue without you having to do anything extra special besides add the maps and add the script. So the script was the biggest driver of revenue for us in this last payout cycle. I'm about to share with you the fifth and final secret, but if I have convinced you to give Stay22 a try, then I've accomplished my goal. So when you go and sign up with them, please let them know that Leslie Peterson sent you. They do not have an affiliate program. I am not part of an affiliate program with Stay22, but I'm trying to convince them to bring it back. And once you fall in love with Stay22, you're going to want that affiliate program too. So please let them know that I sent you before you get signed up. The fifth and final secret is the new ListView feature, which has not come out yet. It will be coming out on November 1st, and it's going to be amazing. So what this allows you to do is create a list of hotels, and those hotels show up on the left side of the screen while a large map is created in the middle. And you can see an example of that here. For those of my friends in the travel space, you might be familiar with the Eater brand. They do this on a regular basis with restaurants, and we now have the ability to do it with hotels. So I'm really looking forward to creating easy posts like this for all of the cities in my major markets. And I'm going to be working through the details of how to make it SEO optimized, and I'm going to be sure to let you know here. But I'm looking forward to this new feature, and again, it comes out on November 1st, so you're going to want to get signed up with Stay22 before then so you can take advantage of it.